what about like evolution and stuff?
Okay. What about it?
Like what the scientific evidence or scientific like defines the stuff that we have, like how does that come to part? Like cause like they just believe that we have evolved and stuff.
Sure.
So then with that evidence, how does like religion disprove that?
I don't think it needs to. It's not necessary. So first of all, I think it's more important to figure out that God exists. Evolution has to do with how things happen, and science in general explains how the world works. But it doesn't answer the why question, or like purpose of life, God, does God exist, that sort of stuff. So that's kind of outside the bounds of science, so we're really answering two different questions. What I would say is science helps us explain how God did things.
Okay.
But doesn't need to exclude God. If you're saying, I think somebody could come to some sort of like logical fallacy if they say, science says that there is no God. Because what science says is, no, it says like how things happen. Evolution say. If somebody was to say, because of evolution, there's no source, no God, that is a metaphysical statement. It's not a scientific statement. You can probably argue from science, maybe that you don't need God to explain things. Okay, I'll buy that. But it doesn't mean there isn't a God. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
So, now some people who believe in the Bible don't agree with evolution at all. That's another standpoint. So if you're coming from that background, yes, you do have to disprove evolution. But I'm more of the background, I'm okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sweat that stuff. I'm totally cool with it, and like, I have no reason to believe that God didn't do it that way.